Ah, I figured it out. God, I'm sure I was muted all night last night, and I figured it out. I'm sure I was muted all night last night, and oh, I totally have a crazy echo because I have it playing on my phone. Whoops. But yeah, hey, mining and crafting and Snow and Manning, mining and crafting and ooh, I know it's gonna make echo. I don't know how to save. Give me a second. I'm gonna look this up. How to save YouTube or YouTube streams on YouTube. Make it immediate. Automatically make an archive. Okay. How do I do that? I'm very curious about that. I have some older streams on here. Manage videos. Live. Um, we're kind of just gonna have to hope that it does it. I think. URL. Let's see. Hmm. 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 I don't know. I'm just not sure. Sorry. I'm totally just sitting here AFKing. Um, I'm at a buddy's base right now. Last night, I may have been too tired to complete it, but so he wants me to do a couple things. One thing I'm totally not gonna be able to complete until I finish this, which will be the Hobbit hole, I think. Um, the Hobbit hole, I do think I'm gonna bring down a bit, just because like this is a great cliff face, right? Except I would need to do a good amount of terraforming, which I'm gonna do anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just streaming so I can look back on this and get like an idea of how, I don't know, anybody who comes across it. I'm not an exceptional builder, right? I think a lot of the Minecraft YouTubers and builders, I grew up making like using a lot of tutorials, and I think I think how I learned how to build is just practice. My terraforming skills I know are lackluster. I am working on it. It's hard. It's harder because I know I have very limited resources. I I may or may not have left my PlayStation on in the world last night. Um, so I did lose pretty much everything I had in my inventory, including a lot of cobblestone that would have been more than useful tonight. Also, I'm totally gonna plant some spruce trees at my buddy's base, and I do hope he doesn't mind or they don't mind because I don't know why they're not placing 4x4s. But I am gonna need them to get a lot of spruce. But here's kind of my trajectory right now. So obviously we have this big old cliff face, but he likes to build a hobbit hole, and I'm thinking of making the entrance right around here. So I'd like to like smooth this out. I have to bring this down just a little bit. Smooth it out, and then I want to bring this down to here. Smooth this out a bit. Um, Maybe I should bring this out quite a bit more. I'm thinking maybe we just connect these two, and I just start a new layer around. We maybe because Man, this is a little tough. I'm thinking we make the door here, and then it gives us a little bit more room to smooth it out, bring it out. Cliff face, boom, boom, boom. And then we'll have this come out a little bit like this. That way, makes that little bit of an indent here. Make a path go around down here. Um, do a little bit of that, and then, um, by the way, if you want to know what I'm working with, this is kind of it. Totally not enough resources. But hey, that's what happens when you're negligent and you leave your PlayStation on and you're too tired to turn it off and lazy. So that's totally on me. That's okay. You live and you learn, you know? It's alright. Things happen. If I was at my base, a creeper probably would have came over and wandered over to me and blew me up. So that's okay. That's totally okay. Am I salty about it? Only a little bit. Because I know I lost a totem and a lot of emeralds. I was planning on spending on wandering trader so I can get some of that creaking weeping wood, but that's okay. That's totally okay. Not the end of the world. Though what I do like, so this is a realm with me and some friends, friends from work, and this is not my base. Maybe I'll show my base another time. But I'm probably gonna be over at this base for a while, so maybe not even in this stream, unless I need to go back and get stuff. But let's start pinching this hill over here down, because I know this is gonna be a very very big process. They don't have a lot of stuff here either, so it's not like the resources I'm being able to use are endless. We're just gonna be bringing this whole hill down quite a bit. I would love to use TNT maybe, but all that stuff is at my base, so bummer. I just said we're not going back there, and we are not. I'd love to fill in this whole area, make it solid, but again, not enough dirt. Never enough dirt in terraforming projects. Cause I like to I know it's like this. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna leave a little hollow hill, only cause it's not my base. That might be a little shady, but it's just I don't have the world's too young, and I don't have enough things. It's kind of just as simple as that. I totally would if I had the means. I just don't. That's all. Um, but yeah, let's start pinching this down here. I like to take a look sometimes and see areas that I know I can move down. The idea is I don't want to pinch it down too drastically. I want to make a path over here to this wizard tower, to the other area. I'm taking a little bit of creative liberty over here with my buddy's area. I just want to honestly, I just want to smooth out a lot of this area. They have very rough terrain to live at. It's like it's all right to use, but it's just it's just not my cup of tea. I'm more of a like to build in flat areas that I can make, you know, varying in different levels. Um, but let's see here. What do we got? Okay, you can see it's starting to be a little bit more flat now there. It's like a straight line. Totally could make this a little bit more gradual though as I'm going along. So let's just keep at it. Um, let's see here. getting a phone call that I'm not gonna answer. Keep on getting more marketing calls for the San Jose Sharks. Pretty sure they're just trying to sell me stuff though, so it's. I was excited at first. I was like flattered because I'm like a nerd and fucking dumbass. Thought I. Oh, excuse me. Idiot. Thought I don't know. Get like cool tickets or something by chance. Maybe I'm chosen for something cool though. I don't know. Maybe that could be all right, but I don't know. Their taxes, which are due. I think taxes are due today. But I did them yesterday. Proud of myself. But yeah. Yeah. Just not worrying about going to extracurricular things right now. I'm just liking chilling, playing Minecraft. You know, cheap thrills. This is it. I get to build in a world with some new friends, and you know, maybe a little bit is that I get to show off, and then that they're like willing. That's totally it's totally all right. You know, I don't mind that whatsoever. I'm flattered that they are giving me this opportunity. I'm flattered that they think that they totally have never seen me build before. But they say that I sound like a builder. I sound like whatever Minecraft YouTubers they grew up watching. So I appreciate that. My goal here is just to not disappoint them, you know, and just make something that they could like, you know. And then maybe more people would want me to make their base, and that would be awesome, you know. That would be extremely annoying, because maybe I'm a little bit of a lazy builder. It's like I'm not a lazy builder. I like to do builds for myself, and the laziness honestly comes from resource gathering. God, always the worst but most essential part for a great build. Because a great build, I think, has a lot of variation and blocks you don't always see. Like for example, this wizard tower, I would love to be using some coral to make it, but I just don't have that right now. But yeah, we should be all right. Let's just keep at it. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. You're starting to see that shape take place a little bit. You know, there's some messy spots here that kind of totally mess up my like perception of it. But if we just smooth it out a little bit. So this is obviously all gonna get filled in, but for now I just want to see if I could bring this up just slightly. Because at a certain point you're gonna want it to be tight. So we could bring, when this comes out, we'll start pushing this in a little bit. It'll be, the slope will be way steeper. Let's see here. Okay. Oops, excuse me. So sorry. Okay, you see, now this is a decent cliff face that's like tall enough. I like this a lot right here. This feels like, maybe I'm glazing it too early, actually. Let's just continue smoothing. let's just continue smoothing. Let's just stop talking about what it looks like, and then just continue continue smoothing it out for a bit. Moss is a block I wish I had that I could start planning. You know, I like to do those like um whenever I build, I like the mountains and hills to look like stone wall completely. Like I'd like this all to be stone. I like this all to jut out a little bit and it'd be like a little bit of a concave cliff face. You know what I mean? I want to like jut in a little bit. There's this is not don't see this as an example, by the way, please. But there's like this. I'm gonna smooth all this out. I'm gonna connect this all in so it's not just like this floating hanging over platform. I am gonna connect it, give it a lot more support, um, and just tie in this whole structure over here. Also, I wonder if he has food, and if he does, I'm stealing it because a boy is hungry. I'm a hungry boy. Thankfully, because I was AFK, all these crops are grown. So, sick. And look at that. There's potatoes. Didn't even need carrots. There's potatoes. Which I will be using instead. Once they're cooked, I'm gonna need coal, which I don't think they have very much of. But very impressive potato farm. Honestly, very impressive. I'm sure he'll appreciate that I've been upkeeping his farm. Because I am gonna put any excess potatoes in the in that little chest right there. So hopefully this is a little bit of appreciated sentiment. Yeah, this is the first time being in like a realm from start to however like wherever they are. People log in here and there, and it's kind of cool. I do find myself to be the most prevalent on this server. Maybe I don't know. Only on the basis that I think I'm on very late. There we go. Let's take a look at that. Time to sleep. I'm not taking any risks right now. I don't even have a shield. Not wearing any of the armor I had. Whoops. Foolish me. That's my horse over there, by the way. That is Lancer. I'll let him roam free. So that way he's a free Lancer. Hopefully you guys get it. Because it's like a... His name's Lancer. And he's free. He's like free. Freelancer? Yeah. Yeah. But, look at all that. Look at those creepers that I could totally use to my advantage. Let me get a piece of iron. Iron me, iron me, iron me. Huh. It's like, we'll use whatever's left of this little trashy shield. Excellent. Now creepers are gonna help me out with some cliff variation. I'm simply just gonna use their bodies to make cliff faces. Come on now, you silly little thing. I'm gonna use you over here, please, if you could. Yep. Not quite, not quite. Maybe over here is okay. Already better. Already better. Look at that. If you blur your eyes, you can kind of see things taking shape. If you blur your eyes and squint really hard, you can see things becoming pretty. No. Things shouldn't be beautiful for a long time from now. That's not true, actually. We'll see. Maybe I'm just not good at terraforming, but we'll find out. I totally wasted a bunch of dirt in there. It's okay, because I think that chest at the top is totally full of it, so... Ah, I have a song I don't like on in particular. It's not a bad song, but I just wanna... Oh, this is... I'm not sure if I want to listen to this playlist right now at all, actually. I don't even know if you guys could hear my music whatsoever, but I am changing it. Okay, we're locked in. This is what I like. Alright, now this is gonna help me build a little bit. So for yawning, it is kind of early in the morning. Oh, Tuesday morning mining crafting. I am worried that he's gonna be disappointed. Not a lot of progress was made, but I did immediately run out of energy once I ran out of people to talk to. So I just went to bed. Why force myself to stay awake and make subpar things and the little moments of consciousness I have when I could just go to sleep and do it in the morning. So, cool. Cool. Let's take a look around here, though. Once the grass starts growing in, it'll look a little bit better, I think. Obviously. But, boom. Fill in some of these gaps here, make it look a little bit more natural. Ah, you see, that's terrible. That's terrible right here. It looks too vanilla. It looks like Vanilla Generation because it's ugly. That's what I think about Vanilla Generation, by the way. Maybe not the most appeasing to the eye. It's like that one buddy you have, you know? It's just like, hey, funny guy, I'm sure he's got a great heart. Would be cool with the women if he wasn't just such a ugly guy. I, of course, am talking about myself. maybe I'm that friend in some of my friends is some of my friends gays or in their perspective. But that's okay. That is a-okay. Don't need I have no need to be the best looking guy ever. Need to ensure that some of my values are sound. Okay, I want to round this out a lot more. Because I hate seeing... Okay, I like how I said that and immediately just made it... uglier and worse. So I need to push it back in some places to bring it out in others. Maybe make it like there we go. Let's see. Because I wanna from there make the path come around here a little smoothly. Go out like that. We could totally raise a path after the matter. This obviously needs to get pushed back quite a bit. The key to making smooth terrain is just so much pushing back of higher terrain. In my opinion, and I think so far from what I'm what I'm experiencing here. But that is also, I'm by no means a professional. So let's see here. Okay. So we have this little face for now, just a little bit. I think rather than push this in, maybe I will a little bit, but I'd like to bring this out instead. Let's see. Totally gonna need a new shovel soon too. Maybe I shouldn't be using stone shovels. Be a little bit more resource conscious. Okay. There we got 3 shovels now. Terraforming a little bit. How do I feel about this? I wish I had like a before and after. I think it's totally better than it was. It's way smoother. You see that, right? Oh. Excuse me. Oh man. Alright, that's kind of satisfying. And then from here, we're gonna pinch this up. We'll come from this direction. Okay. Let's just make this large. Because I want this to come in like this. You know, round this out. And then meet up somewhere maybe around up there as far as Y level. So let's just get to it. What are other things to talk about? I think I don't know if you guys are up to like doing like shows. I don't even know who I'm talking to in this theoretical conversation that I'm having with myself. But I guess whoever sees this at the time of this coming out, or the time of you watching this, really, whoever you are. If you're up to date with shows or anything, I just finished a couple episodes. Excuse me, maybe I'm not fully woken up yet. But the first episode, not a couple, it was only one. If I'm being honest, it was only one episode of Black Mirror, the newest season. And then within this newest episode, there was it's like this lady, she has like spoilers by the way, if you haven't seen it. It did just come out, so totally could be spoiling stuff. But so she has like a brain tumor. I'm pretty sure. And she goes to she's pretty much pronounced dead because they didn't catch it in time. They're like, it'd be like a miracle, or like it's just not looking good. So then the doctor proposes, she's not advocating for it, but she's like, hey, there's this experimental procedure, the lady was just here for it. I mean, it worked, so I don't know, take that, you know. However, and then the guy is obviously, it's his wife, and he loves her and he's a little bit desperate, so he's like, yeah. And so he goes, he talks to the lady, she convinces him that to do it, to go through with it. It's obviously the main thing that she gets him onto the whole procedure is that's inexpensive. Inexpensive. The surgery is free, and it's what it is it's like a $300 subscription service to do it, and so he's like, all right, it's gonna be expensive. They're not they're not the wealthiest people, so it's like he's conscious that it's he's gonna have to pick up some extra shifts, but he's okay with it because it's saving his wife's life. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Um, so they get that it gets done. Surgery goes off without a hitch. Sorry to these dogs, by the way, because I am using this creeper for terraforming. Let's just do this right here. Okay. Low key, not where I wanted it to be, but that's okay, I guess. They receive a text. Let's see who it's from. My friend's trying to get Maria tickets. My dog is yelling at what exactly? What is my dog yelling at? It must be a neighbor's gardener, I think. That's my guess. That's what it sounds like. Recently, my neighbors cut down the trees dividing in between our on their side of the fence line, and totally makes it so I can like see all the way into their backyard, and there's like no more. Maybe I don't know, but totally makes it so it's like there's no more noise like cancellation at all, or like the audio, the sound pollution. It's just I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. If I'm being completely honest, maybe I'm just being like prude, but I don't know. It's kind of pretty having like your fence and then like a tree fence above it, so you can't see like your neighbor's yard or. Yeah. Sure, I'm yawning a lot, but you just to have like that little. Maria's probably gonna be expensive. Apparently there's like 1,600 people in front of her, and that's crazy. That's crazy. You should always go on pre-sale, get on the like line or whatever, and try to get on the website like an hour earlier. Otherwise, totally it's not gonna work out. But yeah, I just want to check in real quick, hear myself on stream, making sure I'm not muted, because God, wouldn't that be embarrassing? But okay, this area is I think looking a little bit better. So I actually normally would do cliff faces and more round bits and make this path, and then this is totally gonna be a cliff face. So I'm totally gonna bring this in. Maybe I'll use a creeper bomb right here. Creeper bomb right here would be so goated. Let's see if there's still that one in that little ditch, unless that other creeper was the one. Let's go find this creeper. right here in this little divot, which I'm also gonna need to make a hobbit hole entrance in, but I'm not really complaining because I haven't built a hobbit hole in forever, and even so, I don't think it was a good hobbit hole. So I want to do it just on the fact, just so I can say, I've done a hobbit hole. I can be a little bit more familiar with the. It's a very simple build. Um, Once you get all the terraforming out of the way, and to be fair, the terraforming that I'm doing is totally like over the top for as far as hobbit holes too, because you totally don't need this much. Totally don't need this much. But I'm doing it anyways because I kind of just, honest to God, I hate this terrain. I do. I feel terrible about it, but so obviously you see the cords there. It's a little far away from spawn, a little bit of a trek. I personally, I came over here. Maybe my expectations were high as far as the area because whenever you set up base, you want it to be like in a pretty area. And at least like when I can I want to be able to see like potential, like the area I'm building at, like the area. If I were to build over here, if that's a big if, I would totally build it like. By the way, for the record, everybody's over there. It's like town hall over there, which it's also that's someone else's build. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love everything about it. I didn't know they had a dark oak forest over there. It's kind of cool. It looks kind of small though. But if we go on the edge of this little thing here, which I wonder if they used to jump, I don't think that's makeable. But right down there, this face right here, this flat area, I got this waterfall here that's totally man-made. Yeah, it is. And then I could see that beautiful area, which looks nicer from over there. Get to see the lava fall on the other side. Get to see them, and the rest is actual like green. Cause look, spruce forests or taigas like this. It might be one of my least favorite biomes. It might be one of my least favorite biomes. I don't think I'd ever willingly like build in a plain like taiga like this. If I were to, it would be old growth spruce taiga, and it's not even the same like biome at all. It's just the bigger version of this one, but those biomes are drastically different. Drastically different. I think there might be one over there even. And my buddy totally proposed. He was like, "Hey, there's one like not too far away. You totally like love to live there." And yes and no. He's a little wrong only on the fact that I like it for the podzol. I like bright greens on contrast with that deep like saturated brown. I like that a lot. So maybe I totally would build there. Maybe just not in this world because I have my little base set up. There goes my canine again. He wants to bark at the guy so much, but that's just so rude. He just can't see him also. It's kind of his issue. Okay. Hmm. You know what? I kind of wanted to like, with hobbit holes, you kind of want it to be the lip, you know, the lip, and then the face of it. But it's totally not what I'm doing right now. Also, I just want to like, God, it's like I want to bulldoze like this all the way down. I just want to like start from here, and then just like start like completely cutting out like a huge chunk of land. It's like I want like to like set like an angle, and then just be like, okay, just cut straight from here. Just want to like make this like if I could set an angle like from here, it's like here, and then just slice, get rid of all that dirt. So useful. But also again, because I'm a lazy builder and terraformer, and I don't want to do any of the manual labor. I'm debating on whether or not if I want to like let the night go so I could sleep through it, or so I could get a creeper to terraform with. That's okay. We're gonna stick to manual labor. We'll just keep on chipping at it. Maybe it'll get done a little bit faster. We'll see. The less I think about it and I just do, the faster things will go. Oops. Grabbing all the wrong things. Okay. There's propaganda here. I think, actually, I'm going about this a little wrong. I like this. Except this area, instead of bringing it down, maybe I encourage the difference and raise it a little bit up and just raise the stone wall face a little bit. Make it like a boulder on top of his base. That could totally work, actually. That could totally work, but I'm loving this shape. I'm loving it. I'm loving this right here. And I'm actually loving that boulder idea too, now that I've said it. So let's just get at it. Loving this shape, man. This is good. This is good hobbit hole space right here. Dude, totally in love with the idea. All right, nice. We do a little bit of this because this is gonna be a little bit sheer. Because I am now I just want to get rid of the dirt. And maybe we'll bring it up to like here. We'll just make this cliff face here. Let's find a shape first. Let's make this shape. Because it could totally be like jutting out just a little bit this way to hide that overhang. Just for now, because I totally don't want to do it, and when it looks at it, I want it to be like looking nice, you know? It's like a renter. Which I will complete it, and I will terraform that, and I will make that look nice. But that's just not it's not right now, man. Dude, sometimes the noises these dogs make totally freak me out. Totally freak me out. I have them turned down like all the way. Also, totally freaks my dogs out if I have audio coming from my TV. Totally freaks them out. Okay. Let's put this up here. Let's get some real food going. Okay. Maybe we'll just get all stone. Cobstone's a lot easier to get. But yeah, let's just keep at it. Whoops. Let's see. Do I like it kind of bouldering like that? I don't think I mind it. Add some variation to the train too. We'll throw some moss on it as well. We'll get rid of this dirt up here. Because I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, not a fan of that song. It's raining, all the dogs are wet now. I'll start smelling very soon. I forget who I was talking to. I might have had people at my house over once. And then, I was talking about bathing the dog. And they're like, no, it's gonna smell like wet dog. But it just smells like wet dog when the dog is wet. After bathing, I mean, you'd think after bathing that maybe it shouldn't smell like wet dog because it's clean. Like, getting wet from the rain. Also, I'm gonna start using some andesite here. Um, Getting wet from the rain and getting wet from like a bath is totally separate, like, sense. Totally separate sense. Like, I think we as people that smell different in the rain, probably, because it's just like the rain, man. It's just like, we're getting our clothes wet, our hair wet. Imagine a dog saying, "Oh, he smells like a wet human." And, totally, probably does have a scent. You know what I mean? The damn illiterate dog might be onto something. Not illiterate, just the dog just can't speak. That's what I meant. Okay, boulder. It's a boulder. Nothing else to say about it. Let's add some texturing to it after we after we fill in this over here. I did tell my friend I'd make him an entrance to this place too. Like I do like the first room. That's what I said I'd do. I don't know if I'd go past that. Yo, am I crazy, guys? Or do I really like that? Or like, does that look good? Like, look at that boulder up there. Now that's decent. That's decent terraforming, I think. That's a nice boulder, man. I like that boulder. But alright, now we're out of stone to make this face here. Awesome. I love that. Let's just start digging. Cause this face is a make or breaker. You know what I mean? You fill all this in with stone. What am I doing? You fill all this in with stone, and it's just gonna like. I mean, this is what matters the most. Like, this is all of the base, so. Also, for the face alone, I'm gonna be filling it in. So, like you see up there. Like, you always know what time your friends wake up when they start sending you reels. Oof. Oof. It's nighttime. Totally snuck up on me. Hey, be gone. Rid of yourself, arachnid. You hear a baby zombie burning. Thank God. Chicken jockey. Dude, that Minecraft movie, I'm gonna say it, was really good. My opinion, that was a really good movie. Maybe it's a bad opinion. I don't care. To me, that movie was good. Like, really good. Like, they put their pussy into it. It wasn't a Minecraft movie. It was a comedy based on Minecraft. If you take it like that and you allow it to be funny, that movie is really funny. Like, really funny. Like, I out loud, like, laughed at multiple times. Like, non-forcibly. Like, that movie was good. The movie was good, and it totally had, like, I think the most, like, going up to it, right, was totally, like, people were really, like, worried about it. Like, I know I thought that movie was gonna be trash. I was like, yo, this movie's gonna be, like, bad. It's gonna be a really bad movie, and it's gonna like disappoint me super bad. I know I'm gonna go home and be sad. Because the Minecraft movie, and obviously everybody's been looking forward to this, and they decided not to make it animated, and they decided not to make it you know, not to make it like one of Minecraft, like the trees or custom whatever. But also, you're asking like directors to make like a game, to make a movie on a game. You know they're too old to play, and like the actors aren't like. You know a lot of these actors like don't play either. Maybe that kid is like the one who like. Funny enough, that one kid probably like plays Minecraft, and he's the one that like made all that stuff that wasn't in Minecraft. But I like the idea of the whole crafting table being used to make whatever you want. It's just that they totally could have made like already exist, like used it to make already existing things in Minecraft. But now you have me complaining about a movie I like. Like I like that movie. I'm not really complaining. I like that movie. Also, what the hell? You could put bundles and bundles. I know he told me about that, but like that's kind of crazy. You could put bundles and bundles, huh? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The more you know. The more you know every day. That's a non-stackable item that we could put in bundles. Crazy. All right. Well, now I know. Let's get placing. Let's get placing blocks. After that jibber jabber, you know. Quit yapping, man. As the old JB would say. JB being Joe Biden, former president of the United States. Joe, we miss your Bidenomics every day. No. What kind of I'm curious as to like what kind of music you, the viewer, are into. Maybe leave a little comment, a little timestamp to right around now. What kind of music you listen to? Currently, I hope you can't hear my music because otherwise I'm sure this video will get copyright flagged. Even though I don't, not I'm live streaming not for monetary value. It's just because it's like one of the easier ways I think I know how to like upload a video while my voice is in it and knowing exactly when I'm starting and when the video is gonna start and end. But right now I have Charming Man on by the Smiths. Not to sound all 500 Days of Summer, but I do love the Smiths. I think the Smiths make really good music. I know an old maybe it is a little 500 Days of Summer. A past lover totally like encouraged my love for the Smiths because she listened to it a lot, and I love the Smiths. Pretty good music, you know. It's nothing corny about listening to like good music. I'm actually rather I'm pretty proud of my music taste. I think it's rather diverse. I know it's funny. Like I'm Mexican. I know I listen to like no Mexican music, which doesn't matter. It's a ridiculous thing to say, but like, it's just I just don't like it. Not that I just don't like it. That's not true because I know I have a lot. It's like I won't listen to like modern. I don't listen to like modern day. Uh, there you go again. First yawn in a while. I don't listen to modern day musician like Mexican musicians. Like I don't. Not a fan necessarily at all. Bad Bunny. Um, Peso Pluma. Who are I don't even think they're Mexican. They might just be Hispanic. Maybe just Hispanic artists. That's what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't get into it. That's it. Just can't get into it. Um, Also loving this so far. Um, I'm liking this a lot so far. Got to get rid of this little outcropping here. Maybe that one too. I'm just backing up to see if I need to. But I think I do. Totally think I do. Let's take a look. It's okay. That's like it. It's like I liked it, but now it's like too flat, and I think it's just okay. It's totally like not good enough for me. Totally not good enough for me. Um, I'll be honest. It looks like I tried, but I don't want to try. I want to just do. I want to. I want to. I don't want to. I don't want to look. I don't want it to look like I tried. I want it to look like I did my job. Maybe this face needs to be bigger. Maybe this face needs to be bigger. Maybe we need to cut up here, here, here. Do a little facelift. Cut back on some of this fat that is the dirt. It also just totally needs more shading. It also needs to be complete, but we'll see. Once we put the door on and everything, we'll find out. Let me just check my messages real quick. Let's see. Also, I like to check on the stream, see how I'm sounding again. Not too bad, actually. Audio is pretty good, pretty good. Let's sleep here. But alright, let's see. I'm gonna look at my channel here. I don't know if this is gonna save. This video that I'm doing is gonna save. How do I make sure it does? Um, let's see. What if I could change stuff while I'm streaming? Like about this broadcast. Like, can I change my description or the title? Oops. Capture options. Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright then, whatever. Oh, there's Creeper. What do I want to do with it though? Kind of want to do anything with it. Let's move it over here. Dog, I'm so sorry. Yikes, did not want it to be that close to that dog at all. Totally was just poor planning. Oh, my bad. So sorry. Let's just carve his face out here. I'm me and my dog totally just thought we like heard something in the house, but we're home alone, so we're like a little freaked out. Also, I was thinking about like frogging. And there's this movie I'm thinking of that like the I don't know, yeah, like the bad guys are like frogging. I hope it's real. I hope it wasn't a dream I had. Let me think. Let me look this up. frogging movie. I see you? Is this it? Yeah, it is. Let's see. We're gonna look up clips of it on like TikTok right now. I see you. Movie. Listen to it a little bit higher volume.
Now, if you remember, 9-year-old Michael King went missing just... Authorities are now telling parents of young children to keep them close and on time.
There's something up here!
You're gonna find him.
Yeah, was that cousin?
Mom?
Connor? There's something strange about the house.
How'd you get in here? Connor, open this door!
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
If you did something, you can tell me.
What are you talking about?
What the hell?
I'm sorry.
I'm just watching a trailer right now, by the way.
Claiming to have seen our kidnapper.
You don't get to act like nothing happened.
Sorry.
You have any idea what's coming for you?
I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry.
I thought there was like more than one person. Yeah, I think I've seen that movie.
You.
I think I've seen that movie. Now I want to see Ultron, I see you. Listen how tough this is.
The realization nearly broke the machine. With his mission complete, Ultron was now just a program without a purpose. The victor without a war, sentenced to spend all of eternity alone. Who said that? Basking in the boundless silence of his... It's done. The victor without a war, sentenced to spend all of eternity alone. Who said that? He became aware of another. He became aware of... I see you. It's...
What the hell? Which is hella tough, hella tough. Okay, alright. Oh, my stream is still playing on my phone. Okay, let's see, what do I want to find? What do I want to find out? Oh, someone just told me something. Let's see, what do I want to find? What do I want to find out? Oh, someone just told me something. Let's see, what do I want to find? What do I want to find out? My friend got an order with someone with the same name, spelled exactly like mine, same last initial, and I was like, yo, there's someone else with the same name. I hope they die. Just kidding, of course. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But yeah. Okay. All right. Lock in. Got a good little stretch. All right. Now I can. Now it's build time. So this one's okay down there, but I need more stone. Need to get more stone. If I can put this one. Hello stone. Hello stone. Where's the people's cobblestone? Cobble, cobble. Love to see it. Cobble, cobble, cobble. Call me turkey the way I love to cobble. Cobble it up. Maybe I should stop talking. Like forever. Sometimes I don't like the words that come out of my mouth, but they still manage to do so. What's up, brother? What the hell? Since when do you sell iron pickaxes that are enchanted? What? That's kind of crazy. Where's the spider eye? That's kind of crazy. Does anybody have spider eyes or sugar? I mushroom. This is the sugar I need. This is the spider eye I need. Mushrooms I lack, though. Bummer. Sorry, buddy. Looks like you're not getting mushrooms today. Sorry, idiot. Sorry, dumb idiot. You foolish creature. You foolish villager. Foolish existence. Fill the rest of that in with smooth stone. I think for a wall. I'm thinking for a door. For a wall. For a door, I mean. You know what? Technically, for a hobbit hole, should this whole thing kind of be wood? So I do that. I totally do spruce and then dark oak highlights. And then, if anything, the stone be the bottom half. You know what I mean? Let's go get some of that dark oak. Where's Lancer? Hello, Fox. Where is Lancer? Where is my, equestrian companion? Lancer. Lancelot. 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 Totally hope they add that, they're adding a new locator feature to Minecraft, and I really hope that when they do so, They they allow it to be used on certain like there's a way to use it on pets because I think that'd be great. Great use of the feature, especially if you're in a single player world. It at least adds functionality to the feature with just adds functionality to the feature, since you don't have like maybe you don't have friends in the world. It could be pretty great. I would never lose a horse ever. I'd actually love that. Oh, hey, one of my friends was right. There is a path over here. Someone made that though. That's not a village path. And the time it took me to look for my horse, I could have been to Dark Oak Forest. I went back as fast. $3 diamonds, Mr. Villager. Part of the deal, baby. What? Hmm. Hold on, I'm doing deep undercover research right now. Hmm. And like, hmm, hmm. Yes. Hmm. Sorry, it's gonna be a real big, boring part of the stream. Oh. Hmm. Okay. No more responding to texts. Maybe I do actually. Maybe I'll just pause stream. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Um, give me a moment here. Okay, after very long, I am back, and couldn't feel more inspired currently. So let's see here. Entrance A there. This could actually work. So here's my plan right now. I'm kind of hoping that someone has terracotta. If not, I'm gonna have to go get some with the horse I don't have right now. Because wherever it is, Lancer, who is totally missing. Nobody has. Well, the person I'm building for doesn't have terracotta, which is a bummer. Luckily, there is a savanna not far that direction, and past that is a mesa biome that I could get my materials. But I know I've seen somebody have some clay. If it's not enough though, because I'm gonna need at least a stack. If it's not enough, then I guess we're just gonna have to make do. Let's look though. None in here. One in here. Okay, looks like no. But yeah, just give me one moment, please. I'm gonna end stream actually, so I can take my dog on a walk. But yeah.